Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name is Adrian and welcome to my YouTube channel, where the channel where we talk about movies and TV shows, but mostly The Walking Dead. And today we're talking about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. That whole universe, basically. So, yeah, I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead has been my life now for pushing on 8 years. And AMC kind of opened my eyes to TV shows, because before The Walking Dead I'd never watched TV shows. Like, I'd never got invested into a TV show before, and The Walking Dead was the first one. I was quite young and I was just watching The Walking Dead, and then I actually didn't know Breaking Bad existed. So when I know it came out before The Walking Dead, but I didn't start watching Breaking Bad until about season 4, towards the start of season 5 is when I got into it, and I got all the way caught up, and then I watched the finale around the time the finale came out. So I was very happy that I managed to do that. And Breaking Bad is easily in my top 3 TV shows of all time, maybe even second under The Walking Dead. And Better Call Saul isn't far behind. If you guys watched Breaking Bad and have not considered watching Better Call Saul, I would strongly recommend it. But before this video starts, I would like to say there are spoilers for Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul in this video. So you guys haven't watched Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, then I suggest you don't watch this video. But as you've seen by the title of this video, and I'm sure you've seen all in the news and all over Facebook and Twitter, there is going to be a Breaking Bad movie, which, you know, I understand. I really do. For you guys who are not aware and you're watching this video as a Breaking Bad fan but haven't watched The Walking Dead, there is going to be 3 straight to TV, 3 Walking Dead movies, all sequels of each other. And straight after that was announced, it was announced that it was going to be a Breaking Bad movie. Now, it's the definition of a cash grab. What this is, it's a definition of a cash grab. But the problem is it's what people want, okay? And if it's going to get you money, and it's what people want, well, where's the issue? Because I'd love to see a Breaking Bad movie, and I'd love to see a Walking Dead movie, and it works. And I'd love to see movies of each one. And a lot of people might have been saying that it's a cash grab, and they think that they're just doing it for the money. And I say, why the hell not? So there's my views on that. So before we start all that, I'm just going to pull up my page here. Okay, so as you can see, Breaking Bad here, 9.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It is the highest rated TV show, I think, closely followed by Game of Thrones, or Game of Thrones might be slightly above it, I'm not sure, but it's definitely top 2 TV shows of all time. Even Bryan Cranston here has actually confirmed it. He did it in an interview that he did, and he confirmed that the movie was happening, but he wasn't sure if he was going to be one of the people that was coming back. He'd not gotten a script, he'd not seen a script, he'd not seen anything. And that is... oh, wrong one. There we go. Nope, that's still the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so my whole view on this Breaking Bad movie is they have to do it right. And Vince Gilligan is going to be the one that's making it, so it can only go right. Vince Gilligan, if you guys are not aware, he created the Breaking Bad universe, and he's the creator, and he's directed many episodes of both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He created them both. He created the Breaking Bad universe. So if he is going to be the one that's to lead this movie, it's his universe to play with. It's his universe, and he knows what he wants to do for it. So if he doesn't think that Walter White should come back, then Walter White shouldn't come back. Now, of course, the only way Walter White would be able to come back is if it was set prior, which wouldn't make any sense. So it's pretty much been confirmed towards the end of the series that Walter White was dead. And there was a lot of theories online saying that he wasn't dead, he was just bleeding out. People were there, and that the police that showed up always have a medic on guard, or someone that's medically trained. So they believe that Walter White did survive the finale of Breaking Bad. And if that's the case, then Walter White is perfectly capable of coming back for a movie. problem is a lot of people already think Walter White is dead. A lot of people have that in their head, that Walter White died at the end of the series. So seeing him all of a sudden pop up at the end of in a film set after the events of the TV series, it's just going to cause complications. Now, of course, the one character that can come back is Jesse. Jesse is perfectly capable of coming back. And so is Skylar, so is Holly, so is RJ, I almost called him by his real name. So is Walter Jr. And they're all capable of coming back, which they should. Especially Holly. I want to see, like, you know, little Holly grown up after, I don't know, her father died and died. So, as long as they get the story right, honestly, this is an amazing idea. Better Call Saul is set before the events of Breaking Bad. So anything that happens in Better Call Saul has already happened in Breaking Bad. So they can't really go wrong in Better Call Saul. And it's a great TV show. It's nowhere near as good as Breaking Bad, but it's definitely got that Breaking Bad feel. It's got that, you know, it's got some action, it's got some death, it's got some drugs, it's got money laundering, it's got crime, it's got constant action. But then it's also got the whole idea of struggling to stay within the law. Now, you know that Jimmy McGill, or if you guys are not aware, Saul Goodman's real name is Jimmy McGill. And you know that Jimmy McGill has got this whole idea that he wants to become a lawyer again, but then towards the end of season 4, to be honest, the middle of season 4, him and okay, mine just went blank. What's her name? Kim? Him and Kim are starting to struggle to basically stay within the law. Even though they're lawyers, they're doing stuff that's very illegal, and that is a great storyline. I'm really excited to see where that goes. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about my ideas on what could be good and what could be bad for the Breaking Bad movie. So, what are the bad things? In my opinion, bad things will be bringing Walter White back. Now, hold on. We all want him to come back. I want him to come back probably a lot more than people think. However, bear with me. I'm explaining. Don't click off. I'm explaining. Let me explain myself, and if the explanation's not good enough, you can go. Yeah? We agreed? Cool. Right. The reason I think it'd be a bad idea to bring Walter White back is a lot of people will be switched off immediately when they realise that Walter's death at the end of the series was a fake out. That they left it on this cliffhanger to say that it is more than possible to bring Walter White back, because look, you can see here he wasn't dead. He was dead. He had lost more blood than Rick Grimes in episode 5 of the 9th season in The Walking Dead. Okay? He was dead. Now, if they bring him back, I'm not going to be angry, I'm going to be disappointed. Not because I don't want to see Walter White, but because I feel like the end of the entire Breaking Bad series was a cop-out. It was useless. It would completely diminish the 5th season of Breaking Bad. Because that whole idea of Walter White becoming the bad guy and then getting killed because of it would be, that whole storyline would have just been forgotten. It would be gone, and it would completely make Breaking Bad feel like it shouldn't have happened. It would be stupid. Now, I'm not saying bringing him back would be stupid, I'm saying it would be very disappointing, because it would mean the whole Breaking Bad TV show, not the whole of it, but towards the end of the Breaking Bad TV show would feel ridiculous. It wouldn't feel right, because we know that he lives anyway. But I'm very torn on it, because I'd love to see Bryan Cranston back on the screen as Walter White, but then again, I also don't want the Breaking Bad TV show to just be this whole full circle of, look, he's dead, you can see it here, but we're going to make it so we can, you know, pull him back in if we ever need to make something else with his character. Walter White's story, in my opinion, was over. There was nothing else they could have done to bring his story back, because it was over. The end of this series was the end of Walter White. However, the end of the series was not the end of Jesse Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman should be the leading role for this movie. And they should bring back Skylar. They should bring back Holly and RJ, and I said RJ again, Walter Jr. And They should bring back all these characters, but they shouldn't bring back Walter White. But, like I said, I'm very torn. I'm still battling this idea in my head. I wouldn't be gutted if they did. I would be disappointed for the story. But, again, there's a lot of stuff that they could do in this movie. So what are the good things about them doing this movie? Now, the good things would be that we would be able to see the continuation of some of the storylines that we were wondering about. The great thing about Breaking Bad was they ended on non-tied ends. They ended on open ends, meaning that there could have been so much more that happened. Because Jesse Pinkman just rode off after escaping the compound. He just rode off in this car, and we never saw him again. But that wasn't the end of his story. He could have gone, and some other stuff could have happened to him. His story was nowhere near over. And that's what I loved about the ending of Breaking Bad. It was the fact that we never got to see what happened afterwards. We could just make up these ideas in our heads about what the finale was like. We could make up all these theories. We could make up all of these videos on YouTube. We could do all of this stuff because at the end of the day, it was never going to be revealed what happened after the finale, because the finale was the finale. It was done. Now, since this movie has been announced, there's been a lot of stuff online saying that that'll be ruined. Now, by a lot of videos, I mean I saw one video, one guy talking about the end of the way Breaking Bad, the ending's now ruined because we shouldn't have seen what happened afterwards, and I agree with that. However, I'm a hardcore fan of Breaking Bad. Okay, I love it. I've watched the whole series maybe 3 times over. Same with Better Call Saul, and it's a tough one because I think I would rather see what happened afterwards over trying to make theories. Because, yeah, I might have this YouTube stuff going on now where I need to depend on stuff happening so I can make these theories, but at the end of the day, I'm still a fan, and I do want to know. So, the good thing that they could do is continue Jesse's story rather than bring back a random character we saw twice in Season 3. You know what I mean? I'd rather them continue a major character's story rather than continue a random character we've never seen before. Okay? So, in my opinion, the best thing they could do is have the movie follow Jesse Pinkman. And I'm sure Aaron Paul will be perfectly capable and perfectly up for coming back to portray Jesse Pinkman again. And not only that, is they could do a time skip of like a couple of years so that Jesse Pinkman would now look like, you know, older Aaron Paul. And it will all make sense. So, before we carry on, let's cut the music. Before we carry on, Bryan Cranston confirmed the movie was happening, meaning that he had inside information. Okay? Don't worry, guys, I am going full on theory mode now, okay? But Bryan Cranston knew the movie was happening before all we did, meaning that he was told about it. And he's the only one that has come forward to say that he knew it was happening. Aaron Paul hasn't, and neither of any of the other cast. And listen to me, okay? I think the reason none of the other cast have come forward to say they know it's happening is because they have their scripts and they're under contract. Okay? I believe they can't say anything about the movie. Whereas one person who does know, or one person who isn't under contract or has a script, is Bryan Cranston. I'm going to leave you on that note. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like or not. It's completely up to you. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.